Of course, we had right now. It seems like they're stealing each other's, you know, different features and things like that. Just like the Internet Explorer 9, I'm not sure when it came into final release, but I don't use Microsoft, so obviously you can't use Internet Explorer 9 on, you know, anything other than Windows. But when I seen pictures of it, I was like, that looks kind of like Google, you know, because they try to make it where, you know, streamlined like Google is, and supposedly now they even got the address bar. You can use like a search feature, which is what Google does. And well, I believe you know, a lot of competitors, they steal each other's ideas, and it's not just a Microsoft thing with Internet Explorer 9. It's, you know, basically all the browsers really. And in fact, I've been trying to do some research on some of the features, and I think originally the tabs idea was off of kind of an obscure browser. I think it was InternetWorks, which was supposedly the first browser that had the idea of tabs. So the other ones we know now today, Google Chrome and Internet Explorer, Firefox, or whatever. You know, originally I don't think it was any of them that came up with the tab idea. I don't know. I have to do some more research on that. And now, but originally, you know, I was responding to some guy on one of the forums I go to, and he kind of, you know, sometimes he's really pro Microsoft, and you know, to me, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, I present the good and bad on every company, whether it's my own that I like or anyone else's. But he was kind of saying, you know, that you know, some of the other browsers stole the hardware acceleration, because now most of the browsers right now support some type of hardware acceleration where some of the 2D graphics or whatever are accelerated using the graphic card or something like that. And it does, from what I understand, it does look like that Internet Explorer 9 maybe was the first one that came out with it. Don't quote me on that, because I've been trying to get some more information on that. But anyway, you know, he was kind of like acting like, you know, they were stealing their idea. But, you know, pointed out to him, you know, pretty much, I'm sure Microsoft, you know, didn't get the idea for tabs or some of the other features they have in their browser. So, but it is kind of interesting. They're all, you know, the three main ones, and maybe in perhaps Safari, kind of look very similar to each other. Of course, you know, they're kind of getting that streamlined look with Google, and you can now search in all the address bars one another. Microsoft invented the mouse. Believe it or not, I had a conversation with that. I had a guest on here, and from what I understand, it was actually Apple, I think, kind of stole that idea from somebody else. I think it was IBM, because they gave something like, they gave a tour to one of the Apple executives, and supposedly they had a mouse set up, and you know, they were doing it, and that guy, I think one of the Apple's execs seen that, and they're like, After that, I don't think they really allowed anybody seeing of their products before they were officially released. So I do think Apple might have stole, or not steal, but borrowed that idea from another company. But I know Xerox, that's right. Thanks there, Carlo Brown. I couldn't think of the exact company. I couldn't remember if it was IBM. Yeah, I think it was Xerox. And I think they got the idea from them. And I don't know, some of these companies might have been bought out by IBM. I can't remember. So, yeah, I think they did too there, 3B. Now that you mentioned that, W3B girl. Okay, we're going to have to take a break. This cat's really getting annoying. So just hang on, and we're going to have more conversation coming up.